Let's talk about the final game on the Week 16 card. Thank you guys so much for rolling with us here. Monday, December 26, 2022, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. Chargers, Colts. Chargers 8-6, 4-3 on the road. Colts 4-9-1, 2-4 at home. Going to the line history for this one. We have these Chargers opening up offshore at 2.5 at some spots. Why aren't they? Refresh this. See if they're gonna. It's not. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We have opening up at Pinnacle at -3 with no VIG. They've already moved to -4, -115, but they got up to -5. So they've come now back from -5. From a total side of things, they open up at 48.5. Now it's 46.5. It's gone to 46.5 and then bounced back up to 47 and down to 46. It keeps going back and forth. We take a look at the cash flow for this one. 3,599 tickets in, 75% of the tickets, 86% of cash on the Chargers, and we have no help with the total at this point. And then we'll set a quick table for Andy. The Chargers coming off a tight 17-14 victory at home over the Titans. Herbert threw for 300 yards for his third straight game, 28-42, 313 yards. But he didn't throw a touchdown. That's only third time in his 46-game career that he hasn't thrown a touchdown. What a great quarterback. 52 yards in 6 plays when the game was on the line, and Cameron Dicker, 43-yard field goal, wins it. 5th game-winning drive this season, 13th of his career, 4,019 passing yards. First player in NFL history with at least 4,000 yards passing in each of his first 3 seasons. Keenan Allen, 8 for 86. Mike Williams, 4 for 67. Eckler ran 12 for 58. Caught 2 for 12. Chargers defense was strong, but the Titans offense is weak. But that's back-to-back impressive performances from the Chargers, despite the injuries they're dealing with, because they shut down the Dolphins last week. They held the Titans to 3 for 11 on third down, 284 total yards, 4 sacks, 5 quarterback hits, and Nazir Adderley had a pick. Colts come in off heartbreak. They come in off the biggest comeback in NFL history, collapsing after being up 33-0 at the half. In the previous game, they got smoked 33-0 in the fourth quarter against the Cowboys. Hoo-wee. Matt Ryan was 19 of 33 for 182 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. Mike Pittman caught 10 for 60. Zach Moss ran 24 times for 81 yards because Jonathan Taylor's season is over. He has a high ankle sprain. He's been placed on IR, and he is done for the year. Their defense, 7 sacks, 11 quarterback hits, scored 2 touchdowns, but still got beaten up when it mattered most. Allowed the Vikings to put up 518 yards and go 4 for 4 in the red zone. Take it away for us here, Andy. Last game on the board, December 26th, Chargers Colts.
Yeah, we talked a little about the letdown game for Minnesota. How do you get back up off the canvas after that? I guess, it's like the first time it happened. The Cowboys game was pretty much just as bad, except you didn't have that lead. I mean, they've had some bad second half. Do we just take Chargers second half here? It's this team that bend but don't break, but when they break, the dam opens wide up. It's not a well-coached team. There were some people taking some victory laps after Saturday won a game, and I just still think it's not they don't even have as many coaches as most teams have. It's not a good coaching staff, and they don't know what they're doing up there. It's just the variance of the NFL, I guess. But the Chargers, despite getting their wide receivers healthy, still continue to have problems, putting it all together offensively somehow. It is a road game, but it's indoors. It's a secondary that, they struggled with not only coverage, but tackling in that second half against Minnesota, in that second half against Dallas. So I'm probably going to just bet this one live as soon as the Chargers are losing, or if we get a nice situation for Chargers second half team total, I might get up on that. But, maybe we just ride this Colts can't do it for 60 minutes thing. But without Jonathan Taylor, it turns into hey, let's take the receivers out of this game. Let's take Pittman out of the game. Let's just try to make them run the ball. I know there's some injuries, but they still have enough depth in the coverage unit to probably limit this Matt Ryan statue-led defense or offense. So I'm certainly not laying on 4 on the road with this team. If you made me bet it, Christ, man, I might even bet the Colts, which is a good reason to just stay away from this one.
And you agree with the move towards the under?
Yeah, I thought about the under, But I'm so nervous about this Colts. Like the tackling, that Dalvin Cook play is just ingrained in my mind. Like if we're gonna see shit like that from Eckler, it's gonna be hard to get this under home.
I feel you, and then you agree with the move off the 3, but 5 was too much.
Yeah, it's the move. The move it's there. It happened. The market's probably right with this, and I'm fine leaving it alone at that point.
Yeah, it's yeah, I agree. I think maybe this is a lot.
And the Chargers aren't a team that runs away with it either. Like if this is a first half Chargers blowout, I might have to take some Colts. I might have some Colts second half. It's not a team that does all that well with the lead either.
Andy's right though. The action is really available on Saturday. Let's review all